Atomic Heart has, certain things going for it, and one of those things is the intense boss fights. The first major boss fight that you'll encounter is during the Brave New World mission, and I'm gonna help you survive it. I'm Jamie Latour, and this is how to defeat the Hedgie robot in Atomic Heart. Now, just before the Brave New World mission begins, you'll have to get a ticket to get onto the train, and then once you've gotten that ticket and gotten onto the train, you'll get a cutscene where the Hedgie bot that we will soon fight smashes into the train. And somehow this leaves you safe and sound despite all of this destruction. Video game logic! Then you'll catch up with this slimy German guy and get smacked in the face by this angry mustache robot. This will be a newer version of the regular robot enemy, but this one has a shield and an electric baton. Aim for the yellow weak point in the middle of the shield to destroy it, and then just take out the robot as usual. Then head forward and you'll find a save point and one of those weird sex fridges that gives you upgrades. You'll see a waypoint that you need to go to next, so go to that. There will be robots all over, so either sneak past them or fight them. Once you're close enough to the waypoint, you'll have more unreasonably combative dialogue with your talking glove about how you can't get through the locked gate. To continue forward, we're going to need to commandeer a flying balloon thing called a HOG. Head over to the security tower, aka the Volan. There will be a waypoint for it, so just follow that. Take the lift up, interact with this terminal, and on the map, you need to choose this camera so you can use it and unlock the boat station. Now take the Volan's lift back down and you'll probably run into more robots because of course you will, and head towards the boat station. The HOG surface button will be inside. Use that and then you can run on the water towards it because I guess you're like Russian Jesus or something. Grab onto the HOG and you'll be taken into the air. There will now be a convenient cable for you to slide down into the previously inaccessible area. You'll see this little pylon thing that you can shock with your appropriately named shock move, and upon doing that and making this weird metal thing pop out of the ground, the HOG-7 Hedgie will make its dramatic entrance, and it's boss fight time. The Hedgie is very fast and hits hard, but it only has a few different kinds of attacks, so let's go over them. First, as this is a ball-shaped boss, it will try to roll over you. When that happens, dodge out of the way. It will slam the ground and create shockwaves that you'll need to jump over. At some point, it'll get all fired up and start shooting rockets at you that do fire pretty fast, so you're gonna want to dodge out of the way of those as well. The last major move that the Hedgie will do is this weird sucking move where it will attempt to pull you in close to attack you and do those shockwaves as well. So while you're being pulled in close, try to dodge away from it and then jump over the shockwaves at the same time. Now, shooting the Hedgie when it's just in its normal form won't do a whole lot of damage to it. To actually hurt it, you have to wait until it gets all tuckered out from rolling around and becomes disabled, which will then expose these weak points. If you go in with a melee weapon and start hammering on them, that will do a lot of damage, but I just shot them because I'm boring and I like to shoot things, and that seemed to work as well. Either way, targeting these weak points will do massive damage to the Hedgie. You can also disable the Hedgie by shocking more of these pylons that will be around the stage. Doing so will raise platforms that the Hedgie can collide into and become disabled. I'd also suggest that if you haven't unlocked the Second Wind and Sleazeball abilities, which grant you an additional dodge and make you immune to damage while dodging respectively, you should go and get those from the sex fridge. And I love that I can refer to something as the sex fridge, and people who have played this game will know exactly what I'm talking about. Both of these abilities will make this fight and combat in general much easier. And don't worry if you die or you run low on ammo or healing items, because you'll respawn near the gates where a save point and the sex fridge will be. So you can grab supplies, ammo, and upgrades and get right back into the fight. Once the Hedgie is destroyed, be sure to go up and suck out all of its guts with your glove, because that'll give you a whole bunch of nice upgrade materials. And now you can continue on through the game to witness the rest of its weird crap. For more gaming news and guides, check out thegamer.com. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.